Hello and welcome again to another Making Mondays Matter. I hope you had a lovely weekend and your Monday's into a good start. I'm a little bit late today, but I want to look at want for us to look at the subject of exceptional customer care. When we say customer care or customer service, what comes to mind immediately for you? Is it the customer service department? Is it a title that someone holds, like customer service rep or customer care advocate? All these things are part of customer care, but really, for customer care to be authentic and genuine, customer care then needs to be a culture of the organization of which you are part of, a culture of your company, a culture of your business. Even if you're a one person operation, customer care is still irrelevant. It is not so much that you have persons dedicated to it, but customer care needs to be a culture. It needs to be something that permeates the entire organization. It needs to be something that people see. For example, if I were to ask you, what would you want your client or customer or that interact with you to say about your service? Okay, hold that in mind. Now I ask the follow-up question. What are you doing to ensure that you get that particular answer? It is what you do throughout the organization that determines the level of customer care that you deliver to your customer. Because customer care does not start and end with those who are customer facing, those who answer the phone, those at reception, those at your cash points if you're into retail. It goes deeper than that. Because imagine you have a very excellent front facing person who does a good job, but then has to hand that person off to a back office person, say in accounts or in shipping. And the accounts person or the shipping person is not at the place where they are delivering a similar level of care. What do you think is going to happen? The customer is not going to remember the good care that they got at the front end. In most cases, they'll remember the substandard care they got at the other end. And that's why I say that customer care, for it to be exceptional, must be cultural. It must be a part of the organization for which you are in, operating, or part of. So, for those of you who are self-employed, those of you who may have your own business, you may say, so how can I develop that culture? I'm only one person. Yes, you may be a one person within the context of the business or the operation that you are doing, but in most cases, you interact with other agents or suppliers or persons who may work along with you. You need to ensure that these people, your suppliers, your contract workers, whoever, have the same ethos that you have. You need to share it with them. Okay, if, for example, something as simple as returning a call, you may say to your contract worker, when dealing with my customers, there is a minimum response time of, say, 2 hours. That's part of your customer care. And you mandate that when they're working with you. This is part of your culture. So you incorporate that even into persons who are not directly your employees. So exceptional customer care must be cultural if it's going to be successful. You can only act for so long, or you can only hide deficiencies for so long if you are not practicing good customer care. And so as we go forward into the remainder of this week, let us continue to build the culture of good customer care, where everyone sees that they are playing a part in delivering the expected service to the end user. And I borrow again from retail. When you look at companies like Amazon and Apple, why do persons have such a good experience? When they purchase something, If it is said that it will be delivered in a particular time, usually it's within that time. But it's not one person who takes care of that. Logistics, shipping, all these persons need to play their role. They need to understand that unless they play their role, the level of service that you are seeking to offer to your customer can't be achieved. So it has to be cultural. Everyone must play their part. And you need to encourage everyone, even if there are only contract workers or outside suppliers. You seek out the suppliers that have similar customer service ethos. You look for contract workers who share your same vision. And for those who may not necessarily be to your standard, then you train them up to your standard so that your customer has that experience that you're looking for, the exceptional customer care that you're looking for. So let's go forward and let's deliver exceptional customer care as we interact with our customers, our clients, and those who seek to interact with us on a day-to-day basis. So have a wonderful week. And this is David Ince for Living Successfully.